We are at Vancouver Hospice Society, and this is an 8-bed hospice that serves Vancouver and beyond our patients and families that we are very grateful to be able to have with us. We also offer bereavement support to all of Vancouver, and that happens downstairs in our counseling space. Grieving in regular times is always a challenging experience for anybody. It is something that it completely can impact your entire life. We don't have timelines on it, but it can be for an acute period or it can go on for a while. Completely disrupting to your everyday in terms of what's going on for you in any given moment. What's kind of occurred with the pandemic, with COVID, is that it's disrupted the usual traditions and rituals that we have for mourning. That's been the biggest aspect, that and isolation of people. So the inability to gather in community and to grieve together has been a major disruptor for anybody that is going through a death at this time. It's brought people to our door of just needing support that they can't get during these times of COVID because they can't reach out to the social supports that they would normally have. And so finding the support through a counselor or connection through our support groups has been a real key piece in people kind of navigating and getting through their grief at this time.
I came to hospice and the bereavement counseling to Kayla through a couple of friends. Actually, they were wise enough to say, Kathy, it might be a good idea for you to go and have some counseling. And when we had the home care nurses during the time Terry was really ill, they gave me a couple of cards and suggested some counseling. And I was a bit reluctant at first because I thought, no, I can handle this on my own. And by 2 or 3 weeks after Terry had died, I realized that I needed more support than I was able to get from friends and family. It sounds repetitious because everybody is saying the same thing, with the separation and the lack of contact with people. But to me, I think the repetition has to be there because that contact is so important in so many different ways. It meant when COVID came and Terry was still alive and in isolation, first of all, it was just he and I in our small apartment. It meant not seeing the family. He and I didn't have any kids, but he had a stepdaughter. So that's our family and grandkids out in Tsawwassen. It meant not having friends coming over to our place to say goodbye. It meant not having a big party. Terry liked drinking scotch, and we wanted to have a party where we could just celebrate him and have people testing scotch and drinking scotch like he used to, and have a celebration, and we couldn't do any of that. Not in a big thing, bit by bit, but it's not the same.